Hello and welcome to my mess. This is Teresa Conway-Hayes in Napa, Idaho, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who enjoys making cards and junk journaling, and of course making ephemera for junk journaling. I also do a folio here and there. So tonight I'm not sure how I went off on a rabbit trail. I go off on so many rabbit trails. But I was watching the Paper Outpost, I think is what it's called, and she was doing some envelopes. Of course, envelopes with pockets. I love everything with pockets. So I tried to follow her, but then I got on my own tangent, and some of it is similar to what she did, and some of it is just my own thing. Oh, and then I realized I wanted to do some stamping here. So this is a page. I actually took an old page out of my Stampin' Up! Planner. This. So because I moved, I can't find the pages for 2023. So I just decided to use my digital planner only and to turn this into a planner book for projects or for blogging. So I've got some technique cards in here that I'll reference to do blogs. So anyways, I took one of these sheets and I turned it into an envelope. So this was a calendar sheet, and I just used some scraps, and there's a lot of horizontal lines going on here, so I need to do something with that. So I'm going to take my I'm going to take this. Actually, I like this image, and I'm going to get some soft suede ink because I love soft suede. It's my favorite color. One of my favorite. Maybe my favorite color. I also love... I was going to say, I also love Evening Evergreen and more so soft... What is it? Yeah, I kept wanting to say soft succulent, and it didn't feel right. So because I'm a little crowded in here, I've really adapted my new method of not always using acrylic blocks to stamp, and I'm really loving it. See, because I'm not making a card, I'm junk journaling, and so if the image isn't real clear, it doesn't matter. Okay. So I like that. So now I am going to take soft succulent and I'm going to take another image. How about some flowers? How about this flower? Now, I found that it's pretty easy to do, not use an acrylic block with, the red rubber stamps. Not sure what it's going to be like with this. We're going to find out. That looks fine. Okay, that's that. Now we need some splatter. And I think I do want to be more precise on this, so I am going to use a block, and I'm going to use Evening Evergreen for the splatter. I might use 2 colors. And I think I'm going to use some Calypso Coral. Actually, I'm going to use the Calypso Coral marker. I'm just going to clean things up. I really like these images. This is what is this? This is the In the Country. So I used In the Country, and I used color and contour. I love the splatter on the color and contour. There. Now I like that. That looks better. And that looks great. And I will be using the back because there's a pocket here. So, but I'm not going to try and cover this up more because I might want to have this blank spot for journaling. Of course, I have a journal page here for writing. And I think I will go ahead and grab, oh, let's see. I had this card here. I don't really like that for this. But if I cut it down some, I might like it better. And I think I'm going to make this look more distressed. I'm going to get it wet. And then I'm going to wrinkle it up. So what are you doing tonight? Here it is 8:30 or 9:38 on the 11th. And I'm going to be getting to Junk Journal January day 11 here pretty soon. I like that much better. So that will dry like that. And then it will go in here. And it looks much better. I like that a lot more. And that'll be perfect. Okay, so that's going to look great in a junk journal. Possibly my junk journal for January. We'll see. I've already done day 11. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the ephemera journal away. And yeah, so I was watching the Paper Outpost, doing that, getting ready to do the, well, I already did day 11 because I felt inspired, and having a beer. So it's a nice relaxing Wednesday night, and hubby's in the other room taking a little nap maybe, or watching. He likes to watch music videos a lot, so I even played with the 12th a little bit. So we're going to back up to the 11th and get this in frame. And like I said, I skipped the music page, and the prompt for today was pocket, and I just did a bunch of notes, little writing on here. So I took the Stitchery stamp set, and I used this. I don't know what I used. Thought I used maybe this, but I'm not sure. No, I used this right here. That's what I used. That little, it was that little piece right there. And I stamped that twice for the 11th. And so it says, Stampin' Up! Stitchery to make the date and to faux stitch the pocket and index card. So we've got faux stitching around here, some different faux stitching here. The prompt is pocket, and it says, I love my quill pen, but I also love my black journaling pen as well. So this is my quill pen that I love, and I use it a lot. In fact, I used it to do the drawing on this outside edges. Yeah, so there's that. And then I also love using my black journaling pen from Stampin' Up! It writes real nice too. So then it says, let's see, polished pink is a pretty color. I use polished pink alcohol marker to do all of this, and then it says pearlized enamel effects, which is what you see right here, this little doodling on the pocket card. And then I bought some index cards from the dollar store, and I started gluing 2 together because they're really thin, and I stamped the image from In Country on there, and I stamped that, oh goodness, I stamped that in I'm pretty sure that's Early Espresso. It kind of has some red to it, but I'm pretty sure that was Early Espresso. And then I did some stitchery, and then this is a combination of coffee dyeing and soft suede ink to paper technique. Oh, and then this is embossed with embossing folder. And on the back I put, today I got a care package ready for a gal named Ruth. I sent her tabs. Jeff is making tamale pie, yay. I'm starting another challenge, Roxy's Weekly Challenge 2023. So I started looking at that last night, and I really had a good time working on that. So I think there's 2 weeks worth of challenges that are out there, and I was watching one. So the tabs that I sent to Ruth is this, and what's really funny is the name Ruth has come up quite a bit this week. So let's see if I can think of the order. So first I ran into a gal by the name of Ruth on a Facebook group, and I was saying how badly I wanted one of these punches, and she boom popped out and said, I've got one for $25 including shipping. I was like, sold, because I've really been wanting one of these. This is a retired punch from Stampin' Up. Yep, see, Stampin' Up. So, and I've never had a whale tail punch like this, so that's kind of quaint, and you know, it's a collectible. Plus I'm gonna have a lot of fun using the tabs. So then we had our granddaughter Ruth, let's see, we had her Monday night, and then a gal asked me if I would be interested in trading for some of these tabs, and she had one little image that was like a little tiny file folder, and I said I'd be interested in trading for some of those. So I cut her up a bunch and put them in the mail today, and I hope that she enjoys that. So let's see. Then we have the page, has a little bit of ribbon on it. This is some paper that I bought from Amazon, and I took this out and showed you that. And I talked about, what was neat about doing this is it reminded me that I wanted to, I'm gonna be honest, brag about my new punch because I love it, and that I wanted to mention that I'm taking part in this Roxy's Weekly Challenge. So you'll be seeing some content from me in regards to that here pretty soon. So yep, that's what I've got for tonight, and I hope that everyone is doing well, and I've been posting every day for 11 days. I got a few more subscribers, but then it has dropped off again, so I've got to go back to the drawing board and see what more I can do to encourage subscribers. Which reminds me, so I want to start doing some Happy Mail. So I can't show you the other side of the envelope because it has an address on it. I have quite a few envelopes on my desk that are already addressed, so all I have to do is do a card and put it in the mail. But I want to start doing Happy Mail. So what that means is I would take you know, some cutouts like this. And I would put those in the envelope. And I, you know, look for my other extra stuff, like some of this stuff wouldn't fit, but maybe it would. Like, I don't need all of these. So I might just, and it doesn't matter that the person might not have this part of it, because you could take this and you could put it on a spool. So what I mean is a spool of thread. Let me see if I can bend down here. So if you've got a spool and you've used all the thread up, you could take this and you can glue that on there, and then you could use that as a dauber. So this is really flexible. I could put one of these in here. Wouldn't that be fun to get that in the mail? And then, I don't know if the post office would like it, but I can't find them now. Oh, I have a bunch of extra magnets. So I wonder if I could put a set of magnets in here. Not this whole thing, just 2 magnets. But like this whole thing would fit in there too. And you know, I could put that in between some cardstock. Just do it like that and put that. So I might put some of these in there. And you know, at that point, this is going to start to get heavy. But that's okay. I can put extra postage in, and it's still very flat. And if I put a piece of cardstock there and I put please hand stamp, I think it would be okay. And so then I could put, like, I just made this paperclip holder. So this goes on here, and it's not very good, so I probably wouldn't send this one, or maybe I would, because I want to get rid of it. But anyways, I think all of that would mail just fine with 2 stamps. So I'm still working on this idea. I want the goal is to do a happy mail group and to have addresses of different people from different places. And then when one of us feels like sending out some happy mail, we would stuff an envelope, put somebody's name and address on there, and mail it out. So this would be done with no expectations, no requirements, no rules. Anybody who might get their feelings hurt shouldn't put their address down. And, you know, if you don't ever get anything, maybe it's because you never sent anything out, not even a card. So a card could be happy mail. And like I said, no rules. Now I would probably do these envelopes, but if I want to do, oh, this would fit in one of these envelopes. So I could even do this in one of these envelopes, I think. Yes, I could. Look at that. I could send that out happy mail. And wouldn't that be fun? And it's just, you know, it's kind of like a pay it forward type concept. And one of my friends said, why don't you just post no sale on Facebook? That's too impersonal. I want this to be more personal and more fun. And to be honest with you, I want to do it to try and get rid of some of my extra stuff, which it's not a lot. So, You know, I don't need anybody coming to my house or delivering it to them. And also, I want to use it as an incentive to build subscribers on my Facebook. So, the next person who comments on my Facebook, sorry, back up. The next person who comments on my YouTube channel, I don't care if it's this video or the next video, the next person that comments is going to get an envelope of Happy Mail. So all you have to do is say, hi, am I the next person? Can I get Happy Mail? You know, so that's all it's going to take. And then I will PM you, private message, use Messenger, and ask you for your address. And then I can get that Happy Mail into the mail for you. Then my next goal, well, first to try and get people to respond to this. And then I'm going to try and find a way to have a mailing address that is public. So, used to be you could upload a list on a Facebook group, and I tried to do that on my Stampin' Bookkeeper Facebook group. So I uploaded the Word document, but it didn't give me the edit function. And I used to be able to do that all the time, upload a Word document, because I have a bookkeeping group that I'm in, and I listed all the different vendors that are proficient in the software that I was talking about. And anybody could edit it. I told them they had to edit themselves. They had to put their name alphabetically. I told them they had to put it alphabetically. And people did that. But now there's no edit doc feature. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if it's no longer available, which will really stink. And so I've got to figure out a way to share a mailing list. But I'm still going to plow through and see what I can get accomplished with this. So I hope everyone is doing well and is happy and yeah, having good weather. And I'm starting to ramble, so I will say goodbye and see you again next time.